And I'm back, playing now in Dishonour. So if you go to the difficulty setting, it usually would just pop up Honour, and it would have the picture of the spectator, is usually the symbol of Honour mode in this game. So, sorry. Yeah, so we're now playing in a blended form of Honour and Tactician. So you can see there it does say rule set is the Honour rule set, which means that bosses are empowered with new mechanics, while action economy and damage bonus rules are made stricter. This setting can't be changed once the game starts, so it means that all of the difficulty of the game is still at its highest. I should still have bosses with improved health, and they should have legendary actions and so on and so forth. So the actual playing of the game likely isn't going to change much, right? The only thing that's going to change is now the fact that I won't get that certificate at the end to say that it's been completed in Honour mode. Now, that would have mattered to me if I hadn't completed the game before. It doesn't matter to me too much now. But yeah, I've had a bit of time to think about it. So, of course, one of the big mistakes was going into it unprepared. I had a look, and it turns out I didn't have any of my key points. Right, so obviously I didn't have any short rest left, but I didn't have any key points, so any fight that I got into, I was always going to be faring poorly in. Now, that is my fault. Well, and then to make the other point, then Shadowheart was also no level 3 spells, which means we couldn't cast our usual Spirit Guardians and so on and so forth. We couldn't use Glyph of Warden to try and put Karnus to sleep. So there would have been various tactics that I could have used had I taken the long rest, but we didn't. And that's part of the game, isn't it? Is you've always got to go into these fights prepared. If you don't, you're the idiot for it. I went into Act 2 thinking that I was going into something different. If you remember earlier in the episode, I was expecting something to happen that didn't. I'll say now, it was the conversation you have with Elminster, who is one of these like high wizards, like one of the most well-renowned wizards in all of Faerun, and he knows Gale, and so you would have that conversation between Elminster and Gale about the the severity of this cult of the Absolute and what needs to be done to stop them. So I was expecting all that to happen, and then for us to walk into the Shadowfell at a different area, which is my stupidity, right? Because I should know the map better than that. I was expecting to enter from a different side of the map. So, yeah. I really messed that up big time. And then as well, getting to meet Karnus the Drider and going along with the Cult of the Absolute, now that we are actually in the Shadowfell and going in that way, it completely skipped my mind that there's an ambush along the way. Because you can, if you go in from the other side, and you go to the last light in first, you can speak to the Harpers and they say, we've got word that there are cultists leading people through the Shadowfell to Moonrise Towers. We need to cut that supply off basically, and we'll go there and we'll form this ambush. And so you would have been part of the ambushing party rather than part of the caravan, and there would be less option about betraying the people. So yeah, poor planning, poor preparation, poor expectations. I failed a lot in that episode, and that goes, it goes to show you can only be so prepared. You can only know so much about this game before your preparation's going to let you down. What else was I going to say? Yeah, so one thing that
no time to waste.
It should never have had to come down to this, right? But Shadowheart, we just got this. Blood of Lathander. Once per long rest, when your hit points are reduced to 0, you regain 2 to 12 hit points. Allies within 9 meters also regain 1 to 6 hit points. I hadn't used that. That had never been used. So, since getting that, we fought the skeletons in the basement of the Blighted Village. We fought the matriarch in the well of the Blighted Village. And we fought the Owlbear. and I may have missed it, but I don't think at any point in any of those fights Shadowheart's hit points were reduced to 0, and so she wouldn't have got that bonus. So, my question is, was that a bug? Should Shadowheart have regained? Was it because it was perhaps burning rather than an actual weapon attack that's put her down to 0? But it doesn't say anything about that on the effects of the weapon. It just says when your hit points are reduced to 0. It doesn't say any means by which it being reduced to 0. So, you know, I'm fully accepting that it's my fault that we ended up in that position, that I should have even had to have relied on such a weapon. But I do call into question whether or not that should have come into effect and saved us. And at that point, I mean, if Bunda's down and Shadowheart's on like 2 health, I am hightailing out of there. You know, healing up as much as I can, as quickly as I can at the back of that building, and then Misty stepping from there all the way to Last Light In, and just abandoning that fight. Let Karna survive, let the Harpers die. I would have done everything that I could have at that point to have evaded the fight and got us to safety. So, yeah, it's a massive, massive balls up on my part. I'm going to go to sleep. But we continue. Like I said, I don't really have time to restart. I normally would. And we would just hang that one up and leave it. If I was to restart, I would have done a very speedrun version of what we've just been through, trying to mimic a lot of the decisions that were made so that we could return again to this point, as we are.
The voice of the Absolute is strong here, and getting stronger. I don't know how much longer I can resist it. But it's good to see you're making progress. You took an unexpected route here. You did a brave thing, saving those people in the grove.
I did what I could. I'm not sure they'll survive out there on their own.
Don't be so hard on yourself. It's not your fault the world is wicked. You did the right thing. It just doesn't stop. We are being bombarded by waves of telepathic energy. Wave after wave with hardly a breath between them. I almost dare not rest. Each wave a set of orders to the infected. The order for your transformation has been given many times already. I just hope my powers last long enough to see this through.
So a wee bit more information about the Dream Visitor. Who is she? Okay, I'm going to straight away drink another potion. So we have our strength back up. Yeah, so at the end of that episode, when we reset, we were visited by Mizora. She seemed to be appearing to us, not quite in her physical form. She seemed to be in some kind of, I don't know, illusory form. And she told us that one of Zariel's most powerful demons, devils, whatever, had been captured and had taken to Moonrise. So, it's not really a pressing issue for myself and Shadowheart, but as for Will's storyline, that is of course a very important command, because he can't disobey Mizora. It's part of the pact that he signed to become a warlock. Not that it was his choice. Well, it technically was his choice, but the decision, if you know it, was very stark. Not making the decision, the effects would have been far worse. At least only he had to suffer for the actions, the choices that he made. Just trying to think if there's anything else I want to do before leaving camp. I don't think so. I was about to say, is Halson in the camp? But Halson's dead. Oh, yeah, there's been a few big mistakes in this campaign. But that last episode, biggest of them all. Right, Carnus. Lead the way.
And you? What are you? Apart from a torturer of liars.
More faithful of the Absolute. They need a guide to the tower, same as us.
Your minds connect, and you hear a whispered voice. The Absolute. Or just the echoes of his fractured mind reverberating in the dark.
A true soul. You have more worshippers every day, Majesty. Yes. Yes. They'll do nicely.
It's time to leave. Take me to Moonrise.
Very well. Gather the flock. Bless us again, Majesty. Shine your light. Protect us. Come. Follow and stay close. Do not leave the light. Do not feed the shadows.
You heard him. Move out!
Here we go again.
They should stay closer, my queen. They should stay in the light. Unless they want to become shadows.
Still going to be tough to kill Carnus even with all my spells. It will take knocking him prone quite a few times. Maybe putting him to sleep.
The shadows are hungry.
It's definitely going to be no easy task,
Ain't all got
even
ten
with
legs.
all the spells and key points that we've got now.
Patience, Majesty.
Because we failed the perception check, we are surprised for the start of this fight.
Something's wrong, Majesty.
Who's there? Show yourself! Harper's attack! Kill the cultists and get that lantern! Heretics! Villains in the dark!
These Harpers are clearly enemies of the Absolute. They could be worthwhile allies. Defend the guide and you may preserve your cover as a true soul.
What are they doing? We thought they were true souls! Traitors! Heathens! Drive them into the dark! Do not let them take our life!
See, why is he going for them first now? Oh, right, okay, so he's summoned a warg. So it's important when you see an opposition summon someone that you go for the person that's casting the summon. Whoa!
No god can
They're throwing smoke powder bombs. Can you imagine all enemies done that in like almost all fights? Just smoke powder bomb, smoke powder bomb, smoke powder bomb. Like you would have no chance. See, like an alchemist fire, that's fine. 1d4 of damage, it's not that much. You can deal with that. Oh, magic missile on the warg. What a waste! Cloud of daggers. Right, they're so much stronger right now in this fight. 12 damage. Wow! 22 damage on Shadowheart in the first attack. This is ridiculous. We're doing no damage. And now Carnus is going to get a turn. On to Bunda. Bunda's down already. What is happening here? Like, you think about that, I've hands-off controller that whole time. I've done nothing. And already Shadowheart's down half health and Bunda's dead. Like, dead. He is gone. He is fucking gone. Like, I'd have no complaints. See, like, if this was the way that the fight went the first time, I'd have no complaints. You just gotta put your hands up and say, wow, I was not prepared for that. But that's because we failed that perception check. If you remember the first time round, and you could probably go back to the previous video to see it, when we got closer, Bunda, I think it was, said, looks like an ambush, right? So we were prepared for that moment of the ambush, which means we were involved in the first turn. Now, none of the absolute cultists were surprised in the ambush, which is a bit of bullshit, to be honest. So, I'm gonna need to have to try and cast sleep here. Now, is there any way? No, okay. I can get most of them if I do that. And it does put most of them down, which is great. Then let's Misty Step, like we done last time, and it went so well. Up here. And then just run backwards. So that'll give all of the Harpers advantage. Sorry, not advantage. It'll land critical if they attack nearby against them. Now he's woke Karnus up. It's quite smart of him. Chuck an Alchemist Fire up to Shadowheart and the other man. And he's just run out of the Cloud of Daggers, which he's been hit with on that turn, to run back into it and get hit a second time. I don't think Shadowheart has it within her to defeat all of these enemies on her own. Because look at that fireball. What is the strongest weapon that we have then in our arsenal? I mean, it's probably Sunbeam right now. We can't because we're not on the same level as them. So we could cast Fireball on them. We've got a big grouping of them there. That'd probably be pretty good. Other than that, it would be another glyph, but like, the glyph I think does similar damage. Yeah, 5 to 40 of whatever we choose. If any of them... Do any of them have vulnerability to something? No. Yeah, we'll just do that then. We'll go for a fireball on the big group here. Hopefully kill a few of them. We should be able to, I'd imagine that we should be able to kill some of them. Some of the lower health ones. So what have we got here? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 absolutists still alive. Yeah. Yeah, we brought that down, that number down to 5 now. Albeit Karnus still being up. We've only got 2 Harpers left alive. By the end of this round, we'll have 1, perhaps. Oh, Jesus. How are they healing for so much? Right. So it happened there. So if you noticed, it came up saying that Shadowheart was reduced to 0. You get the wee spin wheel where it shows your death saving throws. Like the ones you pass, the ones you fail. Shadowheart went into that because she got killed, and then she got back up again. So she's got 7 health. Again, it's between 2 or 12 hit points she regains.
A little help, please.
Right, it's just Shadowheart that's left alive. So it happened that time. So right, Maybe I've missed something. Probably in the matriarch fight, if I had to guess, that Shadowheart's gone down and managed to bring herself back up. I don't remember it happening, but calling the game fair, I'd say that's what it's got to have been. Because the game doesn't often do things that it shouldn't do. At least that I don't expect it to do. So, let's plonk a glyph down there. One of them's still awake. So I'll come round to here. Cast Spiritual Weapon. Okay. I think I have zero chance of staying alive right now, but we're trying something. Because they just need to throw something up here, really. Hello. I didn't even kill him? Jesus. Why do I feel like we're so weak sometimes?
Let's see.
Yeah, it's death. Hiya! Yep. Right. I just hit continue there. Is that taking me? Oh no, it's just taking me to the last save point. So, we've died twice to this fight now. That's incredible. I'm just trying to think back to the honor run, because on the honor run I was part of the ambushing group. So I was on the other side of this. I got to set up well for the start of the fight. But I'm trying to remember what spells we used. Albeit there were 4 of us as well. That's another thing to consider. 4 of us with action surge. Yeah, maybe I should be using like a potion of speed. Is this prior to the sleep? No, this is after the sleep. Yeah, so we need to take the potion again. Potion of strength. Leave camp. Yeah, I'm trying to think what might be right. Just seen there I've got an email through from the new job, so I'm gonna need to take heed of that shortly. I'll try this one more time, see how it goes.
You heard him.
We'll try and hold back or move away from the Drider when the fight's about to start. It's just ridiculous how much damage you can do. The Spindleweb Skepticism, I don't remember that last time I played. But that is incredible as well, because it does a -4 to your armor class. That means if you think about it, -4 off of say a D20, that means that they will hit their attacks an extra 20% of the time, which is a huge advantage. Yep, so here... Right, well let's get in for the perception checks. Perception, come on. Right, successful. We're both prepared. So I'm just going to peel off here.
Wait. Something's wrong.
Harpers! Heretics!
These Harpers are clearly enemies of the Absolute. Like,
What are they?
Okay, so that works. Right, he's cast Sanctuary. Right, Shadowheart can go first. So with Shadowheart going first, what we're going to do is we're going to cast Spirit Guardians on her. In fact, hold on. Oh, I've got a very good idea now. Potions. Let's do Potion of Speed. First we cast Spirit Guardians for this. Then we cast Sleep on all of them. And then hopefully all the damage that I do walking into them right now is going to be doubled. So it's only affected 3 of them. Oh, it doesn't double it. Right, well that was a bit stupid then. Not stupid. There we go. So all of them have been hit with that. Now, Bunda's turn. Let's see what health we've got. What are we working with? Some of them are really low. So if we step round to here, we get acid. Is that really? Yeah, if I shoot him, it'll spread to the other 2. Let's do that. And he's frightened. I'll just do the same to you. Oh, he's saved from frightened. I should be able to just run up and unarmed strike. Is Bunda carrying something as a weapon right now? No. Apart from the... Oh, it's because he's now holding the bow. Yeah, okay. We'll step out here.
No god.
Whoa, Roaring Thunder. That has sent me. If they push me off into that chasm. The AI in this fight have actually been really strong, really smart. And I do, like, as much as it's really annoying me, I respect it. They've actually been worthwhile opposition this time.
Guard against the darkness. Torment.
But I think we should have it in the bag now. That goblin, he's something else. The healing as well, it's crazy how much they do to heal each other.
You will die.
Oh no, Bunda. He's down already! Right, if we step to there... No, maybe just a wee... Right, step to there. There we go, you're gone. Let me think, what do we want to do? We've got 2 actions as well. Or actually 3 technically speaking. I probably want to... Yeah, right. Healing, level 1 for Bunda. Bring you back up. Are you in Sanctuary? No, oh, no you are Sanctuary. Okay. So, let's... I wonder if Sleep breaks Sanctuary. He's down. He is in Sanctuary still. That's fine though because it allows Bunda to move. And so we're going to move behind this guy. We still get our bonus action which we'll use as push. Which will push him into Shadowheart. We do want Shadowheart to be just at the edge of him though. So like there. So let's go push. Yep, that sends him into the Spirit Guardians, which then kills him.
I'm ready.
And then we'll get these 2 here. We could do Burning Hands. So we'll run in. But let's do this tactically here then. We'll run a wee bit this way. Oh, wee bit more that way. Yep, there we go. Kills him. Step into here. Excuse me. Burning Hands. We'll go level 2, why not? We've got a level 2 spell, we'll use it. Right. Yeah.
What now?
Then Bunda, just step back a wee bit. Right, he's woken up. That wasn't 84, was it? That had to be 8 and 4. There's no way he just done 84 damage in one hit. And I need to be careful, I'm out of the protection now, so I'm in Shadow Curse. As my bonus action then I will take a potion of superior healing. And then I think as my main action I'm going to throw down a potion of speed on myself. You in Sanctuary again? That Sanctuary is the bane of my existence.
Blood follow.
Oh.
Very well.
Can't give up.
Okay, Shadowheart. Can you... Right, you can. But it doesn't break his Sanctuary though. So we need some other way of doing this. Let's have a look at our potions. It's nothing really. Yeah, it does do damage to him that way. It'll take forever and a day for us to do all the damage that we need to, like that, but I don't know what else we do here. If he's capable of casting Sanctuary every single turn, then I don't know what we do. It's back in Sanctuary again. Now he done something there to Shadowheart. I don't know what. But she lost concentration. Unless it was just a burning effect. Oh wait, hold on. Bunda can attack him. Is Sanctuary... Oh, am I being silly now? Oh, right. Sanctuary blocked. Okay, right. This is our moment then. So we're going to go in and stagger him.
You can take me on.
And then we're just going to lay into him. Okay. healing for 1 health. What a waste. You know. Spindleweb Sanctuary cast once again.
Take your
Come on, can't stay idle.
Yeah, I think I'll need to put patient defense up. Attack rolls against you have disadvantage, and you have an advantage on dexterity saving throws. It's about the only thing that I can do to possibly survive the next attack coming from Karnus now. Other than drinking a massive potion and hoping for the best. In fact, I don't have any of those massive potions left. Yeah, so patient defense.
Can't give up. Not now.
There's nothing we can do. We just need to wait and let Bunda get attacked, and then on our next turn lay into him because he'll have Sanctuary blocked, I suppose.
Got to press on.
Is there anything we can do in preparation for that? Maybe Fairy Fire, just to give us advantage against them. Or we can do this. I like that. Yeah, we can still do damage to him in Sanctuary. One healing every time. What are you taking for healing? Oh no, no, no! And then Bundas get lethargic. Oh, this is tragic. Don't go for Bunda next time. Right, we're good. What we'll do is we'll throw greater healing there. Get Shadowheart up. Then we'll attack. No. Stagger. We've nearly got him. Nearly.
Ready.
Can Shadowheart do anything? She could drink a potion of speed and get one of our main spell slots back. Or we just heal. And we do a level 2 healing on Buddha.
Take two.
I won't give in.
Okay. Let's see what happens. Theoretically they could finish him off. Get 30 health? No, not really. No, never mind. Oh, he's going down again. Should probably just healed Shadowheart. Is that Sanctuary again? Yeah. Yes, it is. Back up, little man. And... oh, we can cast that again? Wow. That could be it. Nah.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Well, nothing will stand in your way besides the fact that this man can't be attacked. Can we? No. Opportunity attack. Okay. Bunda will probably go down again on this turn, but Sanctuary will be blocked, and then Shadowheart and the Harpers should be able to destroy Karnus. Should be able to. Let's go for Shadowheart. And some kind of reverberations just hit the other man there. Okay, this is it. Topo. And then main hand. There we go. Ah!
You don't move a god's damn muscle.
Shut up!
Talk. Why in the hells would a cultist turn on his kind?
Does it matter? I'm infected with a parasite, but I'm seeking a cure.
You must rest. Come, I will take you to Last Light.
Like, can you imagine? I like, quite clearly could have turned the tide against these people if I wanted to at any point. And then drawn a bow on me after the fight. I mean, I get that there's being skeptical of someone's nature, but when you see their intentions drawn out so clearly in front of you like that, just... There's less aggressive ways to ask why someone would do such a thing. Right, we'll lead on then. Hold on, where's Shadowheart? Lead on, and they've just disappeared. Oh right, okay, that's the moon lantern.
The lantern gives off a chilly glow, protecting all in its vicinity from the surrounding shadows. You notice a tiny pixie trapped within. These fey creatures are infamous for their trickery. Sometimes playful, sometimes malicious.
Oh please, oh golly me, oh my. You must release me or I'll die. This lantern only lights the way when I am hurting night and day.
Okay, so there are options here. In the interest of expediting this whole process, I'll go for the one that I think gives you the best advantage. Number 5 here, it's a rogue option. Quickly unlock the lantern and release the pixie.
Finally! Been trapped in that coffin with no one but a Mage Rider and my own farts for company. Did me a good turn there, didn't you? What do I owe you?
Well, I need to get through this shadow curse, can you help?
Sure I can, but will I? Yeah, sure, why not? Here, give this bell a shake. Speak the magic words and you'll get what you've earned. Protection from the shadow curse. What more could a dingus want?
Whoa!
You're welcome.
Calling me a dingus? And we get the level up.
We do get to see some interesting things. Almost makes the mortal peril worth it. Almost.
Almost. So, we now have protection from the shadow curse. If you noticed in that fight, I know it's not really been a thing yet in this playthrough, but if you noticed in the fight, Bunda tried to run away up here, and he started to become affected by the shadow curse. So this area, if you try and pass through it without a moon lantern, it will slowly kill you. I say slowly. It's an exponential process. It starts slow, but it very rapidly becomes deadly. So that's why we needed to follow Karnas and the group of the Absolute, because they had the moon lantern. That's why if you go to the Last Light Inn, you should seek out Isabel, who's able to give you a spell that she can cast to protect you. Or if you have some other means of getting a moon lantern, that's definitely something that you should seek out.
Better than nothing.
I'm just going to do 2 just to get us back up to full health. And I'm going to save here. It's the usual length of an episode, to be fair, as well. But we've managed to make it past that moment that killed us in the honour run. So we'll take it from there. We'll see where we go. The plan is now to deviate from where they were going to take us. We're not going to go to Moonrise right away, because we've now heard about this group at Last Light. So we're going to go and investigate that first, as of course we understand that Moonrise will be quite a difficult place to head to. Alright, but thanks everyone for joining. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll see you next time.